Friends, just think. The entire world has ended because of the nuclear disaster, and no human has survived in the world. But only one boy and 6 girls somehow survived on an island, and the responsibility of moving humanity forward is in the hands of this one boy and those 6 girls. In today's movie, After the Dark, we will see something like this. In the beginning of the movie, we see James and Petra. Petra leaves for her class and tells James not to sleep at night or you will be late, and then she leaves. Maybe James was tired, so he goes to sleep, and when he wakes up, he sees that he is late for his class. He runs to his class and reaches at the end moment. All of them were having a philosophy class. Their professor was Zimit. Today was the last class of all the students. Zimit says that it is time to check the practical of the train. He says that all of us will do a mind exercise. This will tell us what you have learned from what you have studied. Students suggest different situations. For example, if 5 people are tied on a railway track and one person is tied on the other track, then it is better to move the train towards one person because it is better for one person to die than 5 people to die. Another person says that the situation can be such that if a very fat person is standing in front of the train track and if he is pushed and dropped on the track, then the train will get down from its track and 5 people will be saved. A girl suggests a situation in which she is about to fall from a building, and to save herself, she contacts her 3 friends. All 3 of them don't save her because while saving her, they themselves will fall from the building. And as soon as the girl falls from the building, she is saved, and she comes to know that she can never trust her 3 friends. Similarly, some situations are suggested by other students, but Zimit wants to discuss a different situation. He says that there is an apocalypse on Earth in which nuclear bombs are being dropped everywhere. There is only one bunker to be saved in which 1 year's time has to be spent. The motive is not only to be saved alive, but the people who are saved from the human race will move forward after 1 year. But the capacity of that bunker is of only 10 people, and the problem is that these people are 21. Obviously, 21 people can come to the bunker, but for 1 year, due to lack of ration and oxygen, some people will have to sacrifice themselves. This whole exercise will be in the imagination. Everyone will be in the classroom, but their scenes will be in their mind. They will discuss this exercise, but in the movie, they are shown as real scenes. But this is only their imagination. Now we know that these are only 21 people, but only 10 people can stay in the bunker. Who will stay in the bunker and who will have to sacrifice himself? That will be decided by his profession. Zimit asks everyone to take out random sheets from a box in which a profession is written. The person whose profession will benefit him in the future is allowed to stay in the bunker, and the rest of the people will stay outside. Like James is a farmer. After the apocalypse, he will increase his food supply by farming. Petra is a structural engineer. She will also be of great help in the future. That's why it is important for her to stay alive. A boy is an electrician. He can help in the electric defaults in the bunker. But a fashion designer or a real estate agent or someone who belongs to a profession which is not that useful will be given less priority to go to the bunker. A boy's profession is poetry, so Zimit shoots him and kills him. Zimit says that he will not go to the bunker with us. That's why he will suffer from the nuclear radiation and die. That's why it is better to free him now. Friends, let me tell you again that this is not happening in real life. In fact, this is just a classroom discussion in which the scenes are being shown to us. Now everyone votes who is eligible to go to their profession and who is not. Georgina is a doctor for whom everyone votes. A boy named Chips is a carpenter who is eligible to go to the bunker. He is eligible to go to the bunker because Zimit has a wild card. That's why everyone votes in his favor, because who knows, he might have some secret information which those 10 people might need. Now we have all those people who will stay in the bunker for the next year, and those people who will stay outside the bunker and die from the nuclear bomb. James says that we should stay alone for a while before going to the bunker. He was spending time with Petra when he heard a gunshot, and he sees that Zimit had killed all those people who were supposed to stay outside. The rest of the people make a plan and go inside the bunker and close the door before Zimit reaches there, because Zimit was now a threat to them. Now all these people spend a lot of their time inside the bunker. One day Petra goes outside and sees that Zimit was burnt due to the nuclear radiation. He says that only he knows the exit code of the bunker, and then he dies there. Zimit dies on the spot. When the rest of the people come to know about it, one of them was supposed to open the door, but the rest of the people stop him and say that everyone will die due to the radiation as soon as the door is open. All of them think that maybe Zimit is lying. That's why he doesn't open the door. Then we see that the days pass by, months pass by, and Zimit's body starts to decompose with time. Finally, when a year passes by. The Earth had recovered again. But when all these people try to come out of the bunker, he asks for the pass code. That means Zimmet was telling the truth. Now these people are locked inside, but they don't give up, and they try to break the door in different ways. They shoot, they hit with a rod, but the door doesn't open. After a few days, some people commit suicide, and the ones who survive are killed due to lack of oxygen. After this, we reach the class scene again. Chips asks Zimmet why did this happen. Was the exit code only with him? Zimmet tells him that he was in the construction profession, and he had made the bunker. That's why he knew the exit code. He says that he will do it one more time. Everything will remain the same. There won't be any change, but there is one more specification on opening the car, which will decide who will go inside the bunker for the next round, and who will stay outside the bunker. Like there is a farmer in James's car, but there is also a gay, but he is eligible to go inside the bunker as he is a farmer. But it is written in Georgina's card that she will suffer from a virus, because of which she won't survive for many days. That's why no one votes in her favor. No one votes for a poet, an opera singer, and some artists. Similarly, some people who were inside the bunker last time will stay outside now. Now we were again in a situation where Zimmet cleverly takes a gun from the bunker and keeps it with him, and shoots the poet again. Those people are divided into two groups. On one side, those who will go inside the bunker, and on the other side, those who will stay outside the bunker. Georgina asks Zimmet for a car key, and tries to escape from there with the rest of the people, but all of them are killed by a nuclear bomb. Zimmet and the rest of the people were inside the bunker. Petra sees that James is not in her bed at night. When she goes in search of him, she sees that James was getting intimate with a boy named Jack because he was gay. Petra tells this to everyone. Zimmet says that all of them should choose their partners so that they can have children. The human species will move ahead from this. Everyone agrees to this. All the girls choose their partners, but Petra is left alone, so she is asked to make Zimmet her partner. Petra agrees and goes with Zimmet. James is shocked and tries to stop her, but he too was intimate with someone else. Many such days pass when everyone is intimate with their partners, but no one is pregnant yet. So Zimmet has a point that shocks everyone. He says that now every girl will be intimate with every boy, so that someone or the other becomes pregnant. He says that saving the human species is our priority. Everyone was upset with this because they were attached to their partner, and they don't want their partner to be intimate with anyone else. Bonnie is a soldier in this situation, and she has a sharp memory. She tells Zimmet that she won't be intimate with anyone else, and if she tries to force her, then she will kill him. Zimmet takes this on his ego, and takes a gun and throws everyone out of the room. He throws a gun at Bonnie, but Jack, who was hidden inside, fights with Zimmet and hurts Zimmet in this fight, after which Zimmet comes out and stands at the door. He sees that there was a fire outside the bunker. There was an explosion. He puts the passcode and opens the door, due to which the explosion happens, and everyone dies there, and we reach the classroom again. Everyone was tired because they weren't able to do this exercise successfully. Chip says that we should try again. We can do better than this. Then James tells Zimmet that when he cut everyone for the first time, then why did he cough? James feels that something is wrong, so he checks the card box. He finds out that Zimmet was mischievous with him and deliberately got him to hold the card of farmer and gay. Zimmet doesn't like James, and he wanted to prove that he is a fool, in which he doesn't understand anything. James tells everyone the truth about Zimmet and says that Zimmet has cheated, so he wants to do another round, but the other students refuse. Petra is the most intelligent student in the class. She says that this time she wants to be in charge and decides who will stay in the bunker and who will stay outside. All the students trust her, so they listen to her. We go back to the situation where everyone was on an island where there was going to be a nuclear attack. Zimmet hides the guns again. We see that Petra goes to Zimmet and hugs him. This time Petra sends the poet, the opera singer, the card player, the girl, and everyone in the bunker who don't have any technical skills. Zimmet says that his decision is wrong. Petra wanted to keep a fashion designer in the bunker because a fashion designer understands clothes, and wearing the right clothes will boost self-esteem, which affects civilization. She made a group of 10 people, in which there was James but not Zimmet. Petra also kept herself out of the bunker. Zimmet wanted to go inside the bunker, so he was about to take out his gun, but Petra stole his gun while hugging him. She was going to shoot James with Petra's gun. James points a bigger gun at her and asks her to leave. Zimmet says that they will need the passcode, which only I know, but Boney says that he knows the passcode because last time when Zimmet put the passcode to take him out, Boney saw him, and because of sharp memory he remembered it. Hearing this, Zimmet leaves. After this, James asks Petra to come inside the bunker, but Petra doesn't agree and says that there is an island a little far from here. We will go go there by boat, but Zimmet calls Petra to him with the excuse of giving him the key to the boat and sends him inside the bunker and sacrifices himself outside. All these people leave the boat. Petra and the rest of the people spend a good time inside this time, because this time all of them were artists. They read plays. The poet recites his poetry. All of them were very happy, and the day passed and a year had passed. But when they come out, they see that everything was the same. The bomb didn't fall on their island. Zimmet says that all of them will be killed soon after this, because they don't have any technical skills so that they can make something to get out of there, and nor will they be able to survive on this island for long. But Petra is different from this. He says that he didn't take a decision from logic but from his heart, thinking that as long as we live, we should live happily. We will happily accept death. We see that a bomb falls near them. James was about to press the button of accepting death. Zimmet reaches there with a gun. His hair had grown a lot, and the one who was still alive had only one bullet left, with which he was going to kill James. That everyone comes in front of him to save James, and presses the button of the bomb, with which there is an explosion. Here Chips tells us about the situation on the side, that those people had reached the other island by boat, after which the boys who were left somehow died, and he was left alone with 6 girls. He had the opportunity to get intimate with all of them every day, and he used to get intimate with the girls every day, and he used to rest on the 7th day. In the same way, he spent his time on that island. Everyone starts laughing upon hearing this. The class was over and Zimmet was speechless. Everyone submits their notebooks and leaves. Wait, the twist is still left. We see that Petra comes to Zimmet after everyone left, and we come to know that Petra's affair was going on with Zimmet. That's why Zimmet is jealous of James, because Petra loves James. Petra kisses him for the last time and leaves from there. We see that Zimmet comes to his room where a gun was kept. We hear the sound of a bullet being fired. Actually, this was also an imagined situation of Zimmet, and he sees such situations after which this mind-bending movie ends. Comment and tell us how you like this movie, and to watch such amazing explanation, subscribe to our channel.